My name is Sakari Dixon Vanderveer, and today I'm going to share with you 8 different ways that you can empower your young teenage musicians to compose. Number 1, cultivate a practice of observation and discussion. It is easy for students to rush to judgments such as, "This melody sounds incomplete," but modeling how to ask questions of themselves such as, "What about this melody makes it sound incomplete?" can help them to move forward in their composition process when they get stuck. And it can help them to learn a great deal from any other music that they listen to. Number 2, focus on one element of music at a time. Giving students a vocabulary to discuss elements such as pitch, rhythm, or texture can help them to more accurately describe their observations of their own music and any music that they are listening to. And when we give projects that focus on one element over the others, this can actually be a great way to narrow the scope of a project while still leaving it with plenty of room for creativity. Number 3, experiment with many different approaches to composition and notation. This gives students a variety of tools to choose from as they are envisioning their own projects and finding ways to accomplish their goals. Plus, using different types of notation, such as graphic notation or text-based notation, can be a way to accommodate students of all skill levels. Number 4, use technology to your advantage. Sharing videos of performances, demonstrations, or interviews can be a great way for students to get to know a wide variety of music and get to know the work of living composers and other artists. It can also be a great way to start a conversation about different writing processes and different careers in music. Apps such as Audacity, Noteflight, or MuseScore can be great tools for young students to use. But even simple apps such as voice notes or a camera on a mobile device can be a great way for students to record their ideas and their creative process. However, number 5 is be mindful of where technology has its limits. Sometimes our choice of technology or the point at which we use technology in the creative process can actually place unintended limitations on students and encourage them to color inside the lines, so to speak, in ways that they might not realize. For example, some notation software asks users to input the key signature or the time signature at the beginning of the piece, and some students may try to fit within these boxes, so to speak, without realizing how to change it or make it work for them. Number 6, save the theory assessments for another time. If all of our composition assignments take the form of something such as write an 8-bar melody in D major, this actually places more of an emphasis on choosing the right notes versus the wrong notes. And students become more focused on pleasing their teacher than taking risks and exploring their own artistic voice. Instead, choose open-ended projects where students can regularly make their own choices and discuss their intentions for their work. Number 7, embrace imperfection. One of the ways that I do this in my own composition classes is by encouraging students to share works in progress. Often, I'll actually participate in the same assignments along with them and share what I came up with and share my thoughts and reflections on my work. This helps to create a safe space for students, especially if they know that they're free from criticism, and it enables them to be able to take creative risks and learn more about themselves and their own process, as well as their tastes in music. Number 8, connect lessons to real-world experiences. Even simple projects such as writing a solo for a classmate can give students a taste of what it might be like to write a commission. And if you can, bringing in guest artists to share about their work and their musical journey can help students to realize that there are many different ways to create a music career and many different ways to create art. Even if you are an educator who doesn't have a lot of background or training in music composition, my hope is that these 8 tips will help you to feel more confident in creating an inspiring music lesson for your young composers.